Three GECOM commissioners, Vincent Alexander, Charles Corbin, and Desmond Trotman, are up in arms over the reported involvement of former PPPC Commissioner, now Minister of Home Affairs Robeson Benn's involvement in the police's investigation into alleged electoral fraud.
If it is that the police is carrying out an investigation, there's no way in which it is the Minister of Home Affairs, who has political oversight of that ministry, should be, of the police force, should himself get involved in the actual investigation. And so for me, I do believe, like Commissioner Alexander does, like I'm quite sure Commissioner Corbin does, is that what is happening here is a political witch hunting exercise, at the head of which is no one else than the Minister of Home Affairs himself. And we have to be concerned about what is happening here.
GECOM Commissioner Desmond Trotman. Nightly News understands that on the 30th of August 2020, Enrique Liven, GECOM staff who is charged in relation to allegations of electoral fraud, participated in a confrontation with the Minister of Home Affairs Robeson Benn at CID headquarters, where he was asked to respond to the minister's version of events after the March 2 polls.
I believe, now that he's Minister of Home Affairs, to get personally involved in that thing, because if it is that you juxtapose his behavior at the commission against what is happening here, you realize that this is heavy political involvement that we have to be concerned about. We have to be concerned about what is happening here, because Mr. Benn himself, as a commissioner, came to the commission with a number of names of persons who he felt should be dismissed. Some of those persons today are being investigated. And Mr. Benn has now taken on the mantle of an investigator.
Commissioner Vincent Alexander reminded of an incident which should have seen the former GECOM Commissioner Robeson Benn before the courts.
Mr. Benn clearly assaulted a medical officer at the Recon Center, and absolutely no action has been taken against this man, and now he's the one overseeing security in this country.
Another burning issue for the commissioners is the announcement by President Irfan Ali that a forensic probe would be conducted into the problems surrounding the March 2 regional and general elections that eventually led to him being declared winner.
What do you make of the President's his take on setting up an investigative arm into these elections?
The government cannot, of its own accord, investigate GECOM. GECOM, the government, in that regard, is a partisan party to the elections and all that follows. And therefore, they cannot, as a government, at the level of the executive, take any action. The laws on these matters are rather clear, but are being used as people see fit. If one checks the laws in relation to GECOM, Article 163, what Blanham did, writing the chairman, asking for information, suggests that he's asking the chairman to breach the laws of Guyana.
Travis Chase, HGP Nightly News.